Hello guys! This will be the video of the Q&A, the actual Q&A. So a few days ago, I make you guys give me some questions for me to answer. And today's the day. I'm going to do the Q&A right now. So let's begin. Now, our first question goes to Freddy Gamer. Now, his question is, when is the rebuild of the Coffee Wars 1.1? Well, the thing is, currently the Coffee Wars that I made of the 4 videos is actually done. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna make a remake since I don't want to make another video about someone making coffee again. So either if I'm gonna make a Coffee Wars remake, it might be something else, but it has a similar style to the original Coffee Wars, or it might be still talking about the Coffee Wars. It might be the same timeline again, but it's gonna be a little bit different this time since it is a remake. But for now, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna make a remake since I'm busy with life essentially. I'm busy with school, I'm busy with other stuff. I want to do some other videos, and that's basically it. The idea of the Coffee Wars remake is up in the air, but I'm not sure what will it be about. I'm not even sure if I can even make it in the first place. Okay, now the next guy we're gonna answer his question is TMG Channel. Now, this first question is, when would you feed me? Well, my answer to that is never. Now, his second question is, what's my thoughts on Toho? Well, as for me, I really didn't play the Toho games per se, but I know they're bullet games with a lot of waifus. And I see some gameplay, and oh boy, this bullet hell game is very crazy. Like, a barrage of fucking bullets you need to freaking avoid with a limited space. That's like a definition of claustrophobia right there. But am I interested in the games? Well, if I have a device I can play the games on, yeah, I shall give it a try if I want to. But for now, my thoughts on Toho, I'm not yet a fan yet, but the games look interesting. Now his final question is, did you finish the WFC trilogy yet? I'm not really sure what WFC really is, but I think he's talking about Coffee Wars. But if so, like I said before, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna make a Coffee Wars trilogy again, or at least a remake of that again, because I'm currently busy. I want to do more original content, and I don't even know how will I make the new trilogy or remake. Uh-oh, stinky! Looks like Mikael did an oopsie this time. It's me, Editor Mikael, and I'll clarify that Seb is talking about the War for Cybertron trilogy, not Coffee Wars, what I originally said. So my thoughts on War for Cybertron Transformers is, I only watched the first season and the second season, but the second season I only watched a few episodes with it. I didn't complete entirely, but my thoughts on it, it's not really the best Transformer show out there. There's more better shows like Prime and stuff like that. But for me, I only watch the Transformers movies because I'm not really in big to shows because they just take too long to watch depending on how many episodes the show has. But if I have time, maybe I can finish the War for Cybertron trilogy. But one thing I shall say, the toys for Cybertron really look nice. So that's all I'm gonna say. Now back to you, original Mikael. Now the third guy we're gonna answer his question is, let's see right here. Ah yes, Burbo the Camel. Now his first question is, what is my thoughts on camels? Well, for me, I think camels are kind of a bit overrated nowadays since they're for desert, they look cute, they have humps. But for me, I prefer horses. Not only that they just look cooler, they're more friendlier. I see epic art of freaking robots riding mecha horses nowadays, like for example, the Dark Gundam. So, I just prefer the horse over the camel in my opinion. Now, my second answer from his second question is, what is my favorite movie? Well, my answer to that is got to be Ready Player One. I really enjoyed that movie because it has a lot of Easter eggs and cameos from a lot of pop culture characters, and I really enjoy it. Now, his last question is, who is the real Dino King 213? I have to say this again, Burbo. Clearly, I'm the real Dino King 213. I reproved myself from the past 2 videos already. Why you need to ask again and again and again? It's getting too damn repetitive. Everybody knows that I'm the real Dino King, god damn it. Now we're done with Burbo's questions. Let's proceed to the next guy's questions. Marohel. His first question is, have you watched the College Saga before? If not, you should. It's pretty funny. Well, to be honest, I haven't watched the College Saga yet since I'm kind of a bit busy with life at the moment. And I did see some of the videos. They're kind of bit 10 minutes, so I don't have time for that. But if I have time, I might watch the College Saga. Now, who is my favorite YouTuber? Well, it's got to be either Daikaiju Legends, Ericzilla, or Jabi Dahong. Those 3 guys are very too damn entertaining, so I cannot even pick one of them. But those 3 are my favorite YouTubers. Now, the last question I'm going to answer for today is, what is your favorite video game and why? Well, for my question for that, it's got to be GTA San Andreas, because that is a very fun game that you can do a lot of stuff with, like customizations with your character, your cars, your guns and stuff. And there's a lot of mods you can play with it to make the game more fun. And the cheats are very crazy in that game as well, like flying cars, infinite ammo, rocket, a jetpack. There's a lot of fun things you can do with GTA San Andreas. That's why I love that game. Okay, now the next guy we're gonna answer his questions is going to be Spinosaurin. Now, his first question is, what is my favorite stand? Well, it's got to be Star Platinum, since he's the first stand from a main JoJo, and he has a cool design. Now, his next question is, what is my favorite Godzilla incarnation? Well, I do have so many favorite designs throughout the Godzilla franchise, like for example, Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Megalon, GMK Godzilla, BioGoji. But if you're gonna ask me what is my most favorite design, it's got to be Final Wars Godzilla. Now, the third question is, are you willing to make more videos on Ian Brandon Anderson in the future? Well, like I said before, nowadays I'm kind of a bit busy, and I don't know what will the next Coffee Wars remake will be, since I think I defeated Ian Brandon Anderson the last video, so I'm not sure how will I make him go back in the story since I already killed him. But the idea of a Coffee Wars remake is up in the air, but I'm not sure how will I make it or when will I make it. Now, our next person we're gonna answer his questions is QnA. Now, his first question is, when would you stop dying? Now, I think he's referring to me disconnecting from Discord calls. The reason why I'm disconnecting as often nowadays is because I'm at the province, so I don't have the strongest Wi-Fi, so I disconnect a lot from video calls, which it kind of bit sucks because I really want to talk to you guys on Discord, but my connection is currently low nowadays. Now, his second question is, who is the real Dino King? I don't know why do people ask me this goddamn question again and again and again, but I already proved that I'm the real Dino King for the past videos that I already featured in this channel, so I already am the Dino King. So stop asking me that question, because you're making me think that you're a bunch of poopy heads who don't know how to think. Now, QnA's last question is, why did you choose a Gundam for your OC? Well, to be specific, the figure that I'm using right now is the Gundam Mark II from the Robot Damashi line. And the Robot Damashi line has a lot of points of articulation, so I can post this guy to express my emotions in my videos. And not only that, this guy has a lot of hands, so the expression of my character will be a lot nowadays. So I can be angry, sad, or any type of emotion, I can portray it in my videos. So that's why I'm using the Gundam Mark II figure. Now, this is going to be the last guy we're gonna answer the questions for this Q&A. So if I didn't answer your questions, just wait for part 2 when that happens. But if you really want to see part 2 for the Q&A, maybe let's hit 20 likes for this video and maybe I'll make it. Now, the last questions belong to Dino King 213, or aka Ian Brandon Anderson. Now, his first question is, what is your favorite dinosaur movies? Now, to answer this question, I'll give you guys some context first. When I was young, I used to watch a lot of dinosaur documentaries and dinosaur movies, but nowadays I forget those movies and documentaries since that was a very long time ago. But if you're asking me about my favorite dinosaur movie, it's got to be Jurassic Park Lost World, since that was a very fun movie. It shows the behaviors of the dinosaurs in their natural habitat, and it's just a fun movie. But if you're gonna ask me about like a modern movie, like some movie that was released in this era, maybe Jurassic World. Now, Ian Brandon Anderson's next question is, what is my favorite anime? Well, I mentioned before in my videos, I think, I really love Studio Trigger. So it's either I like SSS Gridman or Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill. Either one of those 3 animes. I really love Studio Trigger's style of animation in a way, and they're also their storytelling. Either one of those 3 animes, those are my favorites from Studio Trigger. Now, his last question is, what is my favorite song from a movie? Now, Ian Brandon Anderson is not specific on what type of song. Is it from a soundtrack of the movie or something that plays in the movie? But if I'm assuming if it's from a soundtrack, I will pick BioWars from Godzilla vs. Biollante, because that song is very catchy. Or Early Morning in Tokyo. I really like that song. It's very calming, very relaxing, and by any chance I might be using that specific song right now for this Q&A video. And another song I really like to listen is the Jurassic Park themes. To be specific, the original Jurassic Park theme, the Lost World theme, and the Jurassic World theme. Those 3, mwah, it sounds so nice, so magical and catchy. Well, I think that's it for the Q&A. Well, thank you guys for participating for the Q&A, and like I said before, if you guys want to do more questions, just comment down below in this video and hit this like button, at least 20 likes, and I can maybe continue this Q&A. I have fun answering these questions, and I hope I can see you guys next time. Anyways, bye bye guys.
With a crazy rap skill, get ready to rumble. Now be the time, if you ain't know, now you know. Good luck, fellas. Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, row, fight the power. Hush the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, row, fight the power. What you wanna do is what you wanna do. Just break the roof and you see the truth. You see the view, G, baby. Row, row, fight the power. Second verse dedicates to the real peeps. What we gotta say is so real thing, cause revolution ain't never gonna televise. Kicking a map, whoa, microphone phenotype, opening third eyes.